3.
Good afternoon, Europe, and good evening to those of you in Australia, or almost 11 p.m. What are we in the eastern coast? I want to introduce you to this lovely group of people I've assembled here. In the back row here, we've got Henry, Stacey, Alana, Kerry. Who's up the back? Is that Liam?
Liam.
How did you get around there, Liam? In the front, I've got Sam and Gemma, isn't it? And Tyler is over here. Hello, Tyler.
Hello, everybody.
And indeed, thank you, Tyler, for setting this up, because this is quite a setup tonight. We have not 2 or 3 cameras. We had 3 last time. We have 4 tonight.
This is our 4th camera.
Yeah, and already we have 138 people joining us tonight for the Russian Grand Prix. And I'm interested to know how many of you are watching this live on television, and how many have no telecast, because I understood last time that a lot of people couldn't get the telecast, so they came to this to at least get some sort of idea what was going on. But there is a crowd tonight at the Sochi Autodrome today, and it looks quite warm. Not too many people there with jackets on, so it's going to be quite an interesting race, I think. And I've been to this track a few times, and they often have the Russian soldiers there. I've photographed Vladimir Putin. I don't know whether you were on Instagram earlier this week, but I did put up one of my characters of the paddock, and it was this fella here, who I shot going back in 2017. You might recognize him. He's an influential leader. Tyler, please cue.
I had no idea you got...
Thinking.
Did you...
Yeah, I've got it plugged in. Technical hiccup. You can work out why we're not getting that. Anyway, it was Vladimir Putin. He was presenting trophies at the 2017 GP. Now, he comes in very late, probably 10 laps to go, and he presents the trophies and he leaves straight away. He leaves by helicopter, and it's all very secret squirrel stuff. So, yeah, it's great. And now, I was told today that the drivers, and I'll read what I was sent. Maybe you've already heard this, but the drivers have been told that for the duration of the podium ceremony and post-race interview procedure, the drivers finishing in 1, 2 and 3 must remain attired only in their driving suits. So they can't be putting on any T-shirts over the top, and that driving suit must be done up to the neck. That's, I would say, because of Lewis's wearing that T-shirt at the last race. And of course he got away with that, no problem at all, but it appears that the FIA now have put the kibosh on that. So we are now about 22 minutes away from a start in the race. So Sam, you're how old?
Oh, I'm 17.
You can just, that's good there, mate.
All good.
And your mum tells me that you're an avid fan.
Ah, yes, sure am.
Right. What do you love about this game?
Oh, a whole lot of stuff. Mainly, obviously the obvious one being the cars, But just the whole atmosphere, I've been to a GP myself, and just going. It's
Melbourne?
Melbourne. And it's, I couldn't pinpoint one favourite bit. It's all great.
Well, it is a marvellous sport. It's a very expensive sport to be involved in. And tonight we're lucky enough that we've got some lovely food and drink here to keep us satisfied. So we are now with the grid now, and what I'm seeing, and probably you're going to see what my reaction to stuff that happened 20 or 30 seconds ago, because of the fact that there's this big lag. But for those people who aren't watching it on telly, it won't make an ounce of difference. And for you, when you see a big crash and you're watching it live, then you can look at us and know that, hey, they're going to see this big crash in 20 or 30 seconds or so. We're still in a situation where the paddock is reasonably closed. It's only essential team personnel. Normally in the paddock you'd have hundreds and hundreds of people, but not the case. These races, all these closed races, there are only essential people. But good to see that there is a crowd here. Now, if you've never been to Sochi, interesting place. It's on the coast, a couple of hours south of Russia. Tyler, have you been to Sochi?
I have not been to Sochi. No, I have not.
It's a bit like as you can see on the shot just there, there's an amusement park right next to the track. It's not great, it's okay. It's pretty much the Gold Coast. Australians will know the Gold Coast in Australia. This is the Gold Coast of Russia. And we have hopefully a race lined up today that won't take 3 hours because, my gosh, that was hard work. The other race, that was terrible. Sam, I want you to swap seats, please, with...
Now, while they're swapping seats, I'm checking chat. So if there are any technical difficulties, please let me know in chat so I can try fix them as soon as possible. Also, Kim,
Yes.
I have fixed the computer, so I can cut to your computer now as you
Beautiful.
see fit.
Okay, well, this was the gentleman here that I referred to a little bit earlier, Mr. Putin, who was giving me the death stare from 50 metres away. I might flip back and see if there's any questions, and you might just want to tell people about the super chats and all the other...
Actually, speaking of super chat and becoming a member, as for anyone who was watching last time, we have since added the ability to become a member of Kim's channel, which awards you with, or should I say awards, rewards?
Rewards?
Rewards.
Yeah.
I think it's
Rewards,
rewards.
yes.
With you all sorts of different perks. You can check if you're on computer. Just down here, there's a little button that says join, and it's a little bit of money to help you get badges and your name lights up green. I noticed. I actually saw a few members in chat before, which is very cool and very exciting.
Well, Lington Daniel has joined us, and let's have a look at what Lington looks like. And if you can send me a picture, please. I like your glasses, mate. You're getting this, Ty?
I am.
This is Lington or Daniel. I don't know. Let's have a look. What did it come through as? Oh, it's two first names. Hard to tell. From India. A lot of Indian fans. So I'm very keen to see who's following me on Instagram. On YouTube. So if you can send me a picture of yourself to info@kimillman.com, and Tyler will flash that up on the screen now. You watch him panic. Yeah. Oh, have you done it? Pardon? Have you done it? What? Put info@kimillman.com on the screen.
No, you have to give
Can
me
you
more than
please do
5
that?
seconds of warning for something like that.
And also
Kimbo.
tonight, when I say tonight, it's tonight in Australia, but this afternoon in Europe, I will be giving away a number of free downloads on my ProStar Picks website as the drivers walk to the national anthem. Now, this is the video that they took in Barcelona at pre-season testing. I was there for that, and it was great. It was the only time you get them all together on that one weekend, the first weekend of testing, and they all hang around out in the track. And Daniel Ricciardo was the only one, when they pulled back in that V, Daniel Ricciardo was told not to do any silly faces. Couldn't help himself. Had to get into it.
I have put the, just up here, everyone, just here. This is the email that you send pictures of yourself through to.
As Lington did. Gemma with a J. Where are you from, Gemma?
I'm from Perth. Yeah.
Right, and why are you here?
I love.
Bit louder because.
Yeah, I love F1, especially I love the drivers.
Who's your favourite?
I like Charles. I love Charles. I like Lando and Carlos too, and Daniel, of course. So yeah, all of them a bit. Yeah.
Well, Lando is a fair bit of fun.
So, you're a passionate F1.
I was doing some work for Lando last year, yeah. Shot for him. Now they're just taking their knee. Once again, we have 2, 4, 6 blokes up the back standing and the rest of them kneeling. Lewis made it today, the last race. He was a bit tardy and actually missed that. But they'll now walk back to their cars. Now, at this stage, during an F1 race, we would then have to leave the track as photographers at this point. And then all the other photographers who haven't been on the track are already situated around the track. And when we would head down probably to the first corner, which at this track is it a right-hander? Yeah, it's a right-hander, but it's not that. It's not a right angle corner. I've shot, actually the first year I was there, I shot 2017 Russian. I was sent to, must be about the 3rd or 4th corner, but the shot I got, and I hope I can find it, yeah, here it is here, with the Olympic flame on the left, but have a look at the mountains in the background, just beautiful. Here it comes. Should we stand for the Russian national anthem? I don't think there's any Russians here. But it's so lovely to see snow on mountains in the background, and I can't think that there's any other race that you can see it. I know in the background at Monza, if it's an exceptionally clear day, you do get a bit of a glimpse of that. But That's a rarity. So, Gemma, you're a what fan? Lando?
McLaren. I like Ferrari, but this year it's a bit difficult.
Yeah, they're struggling, huh?
Yeah, they are, but it's all right.
So, if you were at this race, where would you be? Would you be in the paddock club here, or would you be out in the general admission?
Club. But you know, I feel like the general admission would be like a good crowd. That'd be fun atmosphere too. Where do you reckon?
Well, here you wouldn't have anyone to talk to because I wouldn't speak any English. I promise you that.
I'd try my best.
But they're lovely people. I found when I went there, they were really good, fun people. Do like a drink. He looks pretty serious, that bloke.
Who's that?
My gosh.
I haven't got their masks on either. Oh,
Kvyat's taken his off.
His is off.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from Russia.
He's a lovely fella. He's from Ufa in Russia. Now, how many we got, Tyler? How many people here?
It looks to me at about 240.
Right, we need to get to 500. So I will implore you, if you could, text your mates. Everyone needs to get one mate. Get online now and join us. And I'll buy you a drink here. And we're going to give away picks from prostarpicks.com.
Speaking of picks, you emailed me those codes?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
I emailed them to you. Robert de Shredder is online. Sorry for the spam. Milkman Norris says it's Luke Burt. Now, Luke was with us last race and he was prolific on the chat. And if you want to get noticed here, you need to go to Super Chat and get your message at the top of the screen. Henry, could you come and have a seat down here before we start the race for a second, please? Henry is an avid... He's an avid fan of the Formula One. And, Ty?
Yep.
You could flick. This is Henry here on my left, and he's also on the screen. You love this because Henry is a Red Bull supplier here in Western Australia, and he loves the stuff. It provides you with a living, a basic living, I know, but it does allow you to get to a race or two.
It does. It gives me a lot more than I'm part of the Red Bull family and get to enjoy a lot of the events that Red Bull have, and yeah, I love the brand. I drink a lot of this stuff, and
you're still alive, which is great.
I'm still here talking about it.
Has anyone got any questions for Henry, being a Red Bull distributor?
While you ask that,
Yep.
Rajat, we had a super chat from Rajat that I would like you to read, please.
Right. India loves you, Kim. I know. Would love to host you and take you around Rajasthan. And perhaps go and see the Royals play. Warney played for the Royals, didn't he? The Rajasthan Royals. I used to sponsor Shane Warne with my company, Messages on Hold. So thank you, Rajat. I'm not sure I'm going to get to India in the near future. In fact, I think we're probably stuck here in Australia for a heck of a long time. Who's your money on tonight, Henry?
Max Verstappen.
Yeah?
100%.
Wow. That's...
I think you'll take him on the first corner. Lewis.
I'd love to see it. Well, maybe not the first because I got that long run. This is what Daniel always does before the start of a race. He gets down on his haunches and does that little thingo, whatever that
Bit
is.
of a dance. Huh?
Yeah, it gets him in the mood, in the moment.
How does that help his driving skills?
I've never asked him. Yesterday, Lulu escaped another punishment for a regular track return after missing a chicane, says De Webberies. Well, thank you for that valuable insight. It's always good to get your comments here. Now, Henry, you've got other duties tonight, obviously. You've got the bar and also acting as maitre d' host, mine host. Perhaps you could drag your lovely wife down here. We have a quick chat before the race starts.
Here we go.
Ambience Home says, I thought this old man gonna do live in the circuits, not in a room. Well, I don't know where you got that idea from, Ambience. You can't broadcast live from the track, and we're not allowed to go. Stacey, you married Henry.
Oh, I know. I know. What was I thinking?
Oh, you tell me.
I don't know. It was a cheap deal. I got one cow, one goat.
Well, my Indian friends would love to hear that because that's big over there. I don't know why India is so big for me, but India and where else? Holland, a lot of Holland people. And where's Cantor 98 from America? Kim, it's Ben from the States. Pierre back to Red Bull. No, I don't think he'll go back. Adrian's just arrived. Hello, Adrian.
Hi.
Welcome to the
Adrian.
party. We've got Stacey here, who's Henry's better half, and children.
Two.
Two.
We've got two lovely children, Julian and Jessica.
Right. I've got one lovely boy, and I've got 2 kids, 2 boys. So
He's talking about me.
we'll work out which one that is. But both of them are here tonight. So once again, thank you to Cantor98 for your super chat tonight. Do you care what happens in this race? You're just here
I
to
do.
support your husband?
I'm here to support my husband and you, Kim. That's
Well,
why I'm here.
I'm delighted to hear that, and I would really. There's lovely Pierre.
I'm actually increasing my interest because I want to go to Monaco with Henry.
And stay on a boat. We'll share a boat together.
That's what I'm doing. That's the only reason I'm increasing.
Did
my
you watch my
interest.
video last week?
Probably
Last
not,
week's
no,
video
sorry.
is about Monaco. I titled it "Why 14 F1 drivers live in Monaco," but really it's just about the Monaco race. And you should watch it too if you haven't already, because it has some great insights about the Monaco race, which is a mind bender. But the prices you pay bear no resemblance to anything in this world. It's absolute crazy. Anyway, thank you, Stace,
Thank you.
for coming and talking to. Let's see how many we're up to now. CC 256. That's not bad. Alana, come and have a chat. Before we start, this is the Sochi Stadium that you're looking at here. It's quite an amazing venue, really. It's the airport. What I love about this place is the airport is about a 10-minute drive. And being in the media, at the end of the race last year, I had a flight to catch and I was in a bit of a hurry. And I told the people at the media centre, and they come up every 10 minutes and they go, right, it's leaving in 20 minutes, leaving in 15 minutes. And they come and race you out and they take you in a bus and they get you to the airport. They are the loveliest people. Alpeto says, hey, Stacey. What's that say? Oh, I've just missed it. So what's your story?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a university student. I love F1.
Mm-hmm.
I love the complexity of the sport. I love the strategy, the engineering, and all the drivers, obviously.
So you're not just there for the drivers. You like all the
yeah,
periphery.
I love the strategy and everything about it. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I would like to see. I don't want to see Max win. I don't want to see Lewis or Valtteri win. I want to see another person. Daniel, a Lando would be
Yeah.
great. A Pierre even better. No chance of Hulkenberg tonight, unfortunately. But I like last race. Wasn't that an amazing race? What a cracker!
Yeah, well,
Went forever.
yeah.
Went forever. Where did you watch last race?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Well,
And I had to get up early the next day, but it was just going on and on and on, and I was like,
beautiful work. Tyler, how's the audio? Is it not too bad?
I had someone mention that something was wrong with it, but it seems fine. I went and just tested it before, and everyone else says it's fine. So
Good.
Seems to be perfect.
Why aren't I getting... I'm getting the watch-along screen now. Okay, thank you, Alana.
thank you.
Who's next? Liam. Where's Kerry? You're funny. Can you just... What? My laptop is... Turn all the way down. I'll turn it off. No, turn the way down. Liam, Adrian, come and have a chat. Now, for those of you who have been watching my blogs for a long time, you might remember Adrian. Adrian works at Messages on Hold.
You would have heard my voice on the podcast from last year.
And in 20 seconds, you're going to appear on my screen walking in here. Thanks for coming over, Adrian.
My pleasure. The only race I've ever seen is the one at the beginning of last year that was free to air.
Yeah.
So I'm keen to watch
that's
some
Melbourne,
more.
of course.
Oh, yeah, Melbourne.
Have you gone to that wide shot occasionally?
Yes.
Oh. Can I see the wide shot, please?
Yeah, you're going to see it 30 seconds delayed.
Oh, I
Kim's
know.
trying to tell me how to do my job, guys.
Yeah.
Far out.
So, Adrian, I think you need this bloody woolly sweater on in here.
It's
not
my
that hot.
style.
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
You got
there.
a scarf? Yeah, that's me.
That's
That's my
you.
big old head.
And look at the girls in the background, and Liam's over there, and Henry's in the corner. That's great, Tyler.
Is everyone in chat enjoying this?
Yeah,
Let's
what have
know.
we got?
What do you guys
300.
think?
Show my
This is-
pic. Right, somebody has sent a pic, have they? Oh my gosh. Right.
So many.
Yeah. Here we go.
Ooh, that's a beautiful face.
Ty, can you bring up the screen here? And I will just move that over there. There we go. This is Dimpu. I imagine you are from India, sir. Thank you very much. Who else? Rajat Sharma. Of course, I do take a bit of a risk here when I click
Yeah,
this
that's true.
that somebody hasn't sent
But
me
they've all
something.
been very handsome so far.
Yes. Another chap from the gym. Thank you, Rajat Sharma, who was one of my super chats there. Well, here we go again from India. This is
Another beauty.
Bhakti. Hello, Bhakti. Thank you for sending your picture in. The race still hasn't started yet, so this is why we've got a couple of moments to go through these. Yellow Sky, another Indonesian. Yellow Sky's.
Wow.
She's watching us from a boat. My gosh, she must have great internet connection. Yellow Sky. Thanks. Hi, Kim and everyone. Enjoy your evening. Well, if you're with us, we will enjoy the evening. Well, we will give something away in a minute. Is this Simon?
Yes.
Simon Beasley, who has a 2017 F1 shirt on and a Vodafone flag, a Mercedes flag from maybe earlier.
That's
So
a nice flag.
yeah, well done. Thank you, all you people. So please send your pictures into info@kimillman.com. And importantly, everyone needs to get one friend to come and join the live stream watch along right now. Thank you, Adrian. Next up, Liam. Liam,
come on, take the horse.
because we've only got a couple of seconds before the race starts.
While you chat with Liam, by the way, I'm going to run around and fix this.
Okay, Liam O'Donnell,
Yes.
say hello.
Hello.
Liam has been on a number of the live chats, haven't you? Chirping in.
Yeah.
Good work, Liam. Liam is a. What are you doing at the moment?
Just uni stuff.
Studying what?
Studying accounting and marketing.
Accounting and marketing, he said, and he's got a brain behind him. Bit of a character too. Liam, thank you for that. Who else have we got? Kerry, come on.
I'll come down for chat.
You don't have a choice. So I'm very keen to see more of your pictures, good people, to send them in, and info@kimillman.com. Kerry, Qantas cabin crew,
Yes, Qantas cabin crew.
enjoying a glass of champagne. Thankfully, Henry was very good to bring a bottle of fine champagne tonight.
Very nice.
Do you have any interest in this caper?
Do you know what? I love Formula One. I haven't seen one in Russia before, so I'm very interested. Also interested that Schumacher and Hamilton are on 1991, the same amount of wins. So I'm looking forward to that part of it to see if he can get to 91.
Well, look, I hope Lewis doesn't win tonight, because I really think we need some other winners apart from the obvious ones.
I
And,
know, but it would be interesting. But
yeah.
yes, love all the fluffy stuff, love the whole lot.
What we do need is a day where there's just 10 starts and they just run down to the second or third corner of this track and
Yeah.
get around, because that's where all the action happens,
That would be good.
in that first run to the first 2 or 3 corners. But it's a lovely track, and it's nice and
should be
warm
good.
at this time of year. The accommodation around there's okay.
But what are you looking forward to?
This finishing. Lots of super chats, lots of people coming on board, going to Instagram and joining my Instagram following, because it's very difficult, because I can't be there, because it's I think there's only 21 photographers allowed in the paddock at these closed races, and even then half of them have to stay in this area and the other half can go in that area, but they can't ever cross each other, and that's unfortunate, because if I was there, I don't think I'd want to be in just one area.
You want to be everywhere.
Yeah, I want to be everywhere.
Now, Kim, Yellow Sky has joined as a member.
Yellow Sky, right, let's go back to Yellow Sky's lovely picture here. Where is it?
Not sure. Also,
There
Ben
it is.
super chatted with a question saying, not a question, a statement. Need an American driver on the grid. Enjoy, guys.
An American
Ooh,
driver, who have
yeah.
we got? Anyone in the offing? I don't know, but that is a lovely picture. Thank you, Yellow Sky, for that. Rightio, so we are a couple of minutes away, and what we hope for is that there's not 6 red flags in this session. This race ends up going 4 hours,
Yeah.
because A, we don't have enough battery in the camera, and B, it was just so hard talking for that long the other night, wasn't it, Ty? But thankfully, if we get bored here, we can throw it open to these people back here, and they
Henry's
can
up
come
for
and
it.
have a turn.
Henry's
Let's
up
cut
for
to
a
the wide
chat.
shot for a second.
Wide shot. Now, let me check this. It's still not working. All right, great. There's the wide.
Hey, thank you for joining us tonight. Anika, some people want to meet you. So, Kerry, could you jump out, Anika? Anika, you are now legally allowed to drink alcohol.
I certainly am, Kim.
Because something happened during the week.
It did.
And it was?
It was the big 18.
So she is now 18 years of age, and she's a good friend of one of my sons, and she is here as his guest tonight. Do you have any interest in this sport?
Yes, Lewis Hamilton is a very good-looking fellow.
Do you like Lewis?
That is one of my main reasons for watching the sport, I must say.
He's a very cool guy, isn't he? Complicated, interesting to photograph because he doesn't ever make it easy, but he's the world champion. He doesn't have to make it easy.
Exactly.
At the moment, we're watching the cars take off from the grid, and they can't do any more than 60 kilometres an hour until they hit that start line. And once they've hit the start line, they can speed. But that's to protect the people who stand on the side of the track who have gone out there as mechanics to get the cars going. It looks like somebody here at the back of the field is a bit slow off. Well, and people crossing the track in front of them. That's one of the Haas's, I imagine. That's Magnussen. Do you know how you tell the difference between the main car and the secondary car in a team?
How's that?
See that thing at the top there with the yellow?
Yeah.
That camera? That's a camera up there. The yellow fluoro is the second driver. So, yeah, each team has a main driver and a second driver. So, as you can see, second driver, main driver, second. So, there you go. Thanks for your attention, Anika. And cheers to you for turning 18.
Again, momentarily, let me check this camera. It's still not working.
Which camera?
Camera 3.
Okay. Tyler is doing a good job. And we are on the formation lap now. And we are hopeful of something exciting happening. I've just got the KO, which is the broadcaster in Australia, the message saying, hey, it's happening. It's going to be running. Now, we're going to be about 20 to 30 seconds behind you in your feed tonight. Is it too loud behind, Tyler?
I'm not sure. The chat will have
yeah,
to let
let's
us
ask
know,
our chat
I
people.
think.
If
Chat, it doesn't matter if it's too loud for me. It's if it's too loud for the chat.
Yes.
That's what the
So
issue
maybe
is.
our chatsters, who are from all parts of the world.
Speaking of chat,
yes?
we have over 350 people watching right now, which is really exciting.
And if you add the 10 people here, that's 376. Hello, have we got any more super chats? Robert Collar. He's cheating by just putting multiple comments up. You've got to go super chat, Robert, otherwise we can't abide by that. Show my pic. Rightio. Pic. Who have we got here? Let's have a look. Oh, Luke Burt. Your picture's upside down. Bugger. But I think I've got Luke from before. Stacey Velkovsky. Oh, isn't that a lovely photo here? That's lovely, Stace. They're coming round to the start. And that is not right. Can you get rid of that?
I didn't have it up.
Thankfully, that's what we had. Hang on, don't put that up.
I didn't have it up.
How do I get rid of that?
That's really funny.
Right, that's gone. Okay. Right, that's what I feared may happen. So we can't do that anymore. Thank you, Tyler. Rightio, now we're going to focus our attention here on... He's been banned, that man or woman. I don't know. One of your friends, I think. Rightio, all the cars are lined up on the grid. Is that camera working now, Ty? No, we couldn't get it to go. Well, we can have another crack. Rightio, here's what we're seeing live now. They're off. Lewis has got away to a good start. And Bottas is already in second. Max has gone to third. Ricciardo is doing okay in fourth. Just behind him is Ocon. Now we're getting down to the first major turn here. They're going around. Oh, and Max has gone off. Max has gone and done the cheetah route, but he's still come back on in third, maybe fourth. Maybe, oh no, Max has gone wide.
Lando Carlos is gone.
Oh, Ricciardo is in third. He's jumped Max. Ocon in fourth. And then there are a couple of Force Indias just behind. Oh, no, that is Ocon. No, that's, is that the second car? That's Stroll. He's facing the wrong way. There's going to be a yellow flag in Sector 1. So that's exciting. And the Renaults are fighting it out. Daniel's gone a bit wide there. And here comes Perez on the inside. Well, there's going to be a yellow flag. No, safety car's out. So here we go again. Safety car is out. So we can all have a relax now and look at some more pictures. This is Lance Stroll. That's all right. No, and I think it's very good that you didn't have that on, Tyler. So Lance Stroll is now getting out of his car. Gasly's in 7th, Leclerc 8th, Magnussen 9th, and Grosjean 10th. That's exceptional, isn't it? Sainz is out too.
Yeah, for something, taking part in something.
Right, so thank you very much. Hamilton is under investigation for poor fashion sense. Did you see that outfit he had on the other day? Oh, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Practice start outside of the designated area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did that happen? Rightio. See, it's great having all these extra people here tonight because they can feed me all this information. But Lance Stroll is out of his car, standing there looking a little bit forlorn.
I got it fixed.
How did you get it fixed, Tyler?
I'm just very good at this.
Thank you very much.
Very good at this.
Okay, so here's how it's reading at the moment. Hamilton, Bottas. No. That's Hamilton is in the lead. Bottas jumped Verstappen. Verstappen went back to 3rd. No, he's gone back to 4th. This is actually a different setup. Now, cars are coming in. Albon's come in for tyre change. So too is Norris. He's the only McLaren left running at the moment with Sainz out. So he carries all the hopes of the McLaren team. And this is a very slow pit stop for Norris. I don't think it really... George Russell's come in as well. And Norris is still... Is he come out yet? Lance Stroll's looking fetching there with his helmet perched on top of his noggin. And he's getting out of his race suit because he's not one of the top 3, so he doesn't have to have his race suit buttoned up because he's not on the podium, but all the other podiums do. Albon and Norris pitting for hard tyres. Thank you, David Price. Right, okay, so what happened here? Carlos is in front of Stroll. Stroll's moving around the outside of him, and then he has to go out. Oh, no, see, Stroll came on illegally there. He's supposed to go back through that chicane thing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right. So Verstappen got away very poorly.
Yeah, very bad.
And then he's already overtaken by Bottas by the time they get to the first corner. And then he's got Daniel Ricciardo up his bum. So he was under a lot of pressure. And Bottas nearly got... Oh, Bottas ran wide at the first turn, but he didn't... I wonder whether Bottas will be in trouble for that as well. We'll see this from Bottas's angle here. Well, this is an interesting start to the race, and we're under safety car at the moment. Well, actually, Bottas was fine because he didn't go completely off the track. He just ran a little bit wide at that first turn, which enabled him to come back on without going through that chicane. But it's always interesting there. Max made hardly any effort to stay. Oh, and Max came on. Was that Max that came on and cleaned up the... Albon cleaned up the chicane thingos. Oh, right. Oh, no. What we just saw there was Carlos Sainz hitting the concrete wall, trying to go around those polystyrene bollards. Yeah, and he's made a fair mess of that. And he won't be too happy with it. So it's all happening here. We've lost a few. And you people are sitting at home enjoying this with me, and I do thank you for that. We're up to 326 people. Stroll is a pay driver, says Robert Collar, who's quite giving tonight on the comment section here. Yes, he's sort of earned his seat, but come on, there are many more better deserving. It doesn't matter who's better deserving. You've got to have money to play the game. You don't get into this sport free of charge. You need big money behind you. You need Red Bull distributors in Perth, giving you that cash to get you into F1. And of course, Henry is looking for potential drivers to sponsor. You said that earlier, Henry. All applications,
Sure am, Kim.
all applications in writing to MBC. Is that what it is? MBC Drinks or MB Drinks? NBC Drinks. I saw your van the other day driving around Perth too. Yeah. Tyler, what's happening on the chat? We're up to 330 people. It's good that Henry's in the background here. And there's the wide shot. I like the wide shot because that was 30 seconds ago.
This wide shot.
Yeah, we love that wide shot. Hi, people.
Actually, I'm gonna go a little wider.
Right. And while you're doing that, I'll see who else has sent their photo in. Yeah. Gosh, that could have got me in a bit of trouble, couldn't it? Yeah. Well, that's why it's good that Tyler sees that before and has the opportunity to put it to air or not put it to air.
I don't see it before.
You've got the preview screen there.
Yeah, but I don't preview. Well.
Okay. Well, in future you will. In future you will. Henry, is everyone happy with the drink back there? Okay. Right, on screen now we're seeing Lance Stroll getting a lift back to the paddock on the back of a motor scooter. The traffic runs just around the edge of the circuit here, so it's a built-up area, and we often get to shoot from the top of these buildings. And at turn 1, there's an arena that we can shoot and go up on the roof, and it is quite magnificent to do. I miss not being there this year. Okay, so here's what we got now. Now that's
17.
But that's not correct what we're looking at here on our screen, is it? Verstappen in third. Oh, because, okay, so we've got Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Ocon, Ricciardo, Perez, Gasly in 7th, handy, Leclerc 8, Magnussen 9, Grosjean 10. I'm happy for Roman Grosjean, he's in 10th. Kvyat, Giovinazzi, Vettel in 13th. Poor Vettel. Latifi, Raikkonen, Russell, Albon, Norris last because of a very slow pit stop, but he has changed tyres, and there'll be a lot of those guys in front of him that have to do a pit stop. Am I right in saying that, Jace? Were you watching?
Sure, if Jace was watching, but I think the rest of our group was.
Yeah, group?
Yeah.
Okay, Henry, could I have... actually, Jace? No. Jace, can you fill that up with water from the fridge, please? Ask my youngest son. Thank you. Yeah, this race is not a great photographic race for us. There's lots of wire. There are only a few holes in the fence that we get to shoot from. But look, it's not the worst circuit, but it's by no means the best. Let's have a look at what we've shot. Memories from last year. Okay, here we go, Tyler. This is last year with last year's winner in the paddock in his celebration. And you can often see here, up here, is this marking here, this black marking he gets from the seat on his race suit. And also, there's often a bum stain on his race suit. Thank you very much, Jace. That's last year's winner, Mr. Lewis Hamilton, and we're just watching replays here on the Sky telecast of the event, the big event, the crash. It was pretty amazing because Carlos just completely misjudged that, and it was driver error. He'll be very sad that that's the case. I'm just listening to what's going on here, but we've now done 4 laps of 53. And how's the food going up there? Everyone happy with the food? Good, good. Because Jace has some sausage rolls to cook in the oven.
I can put them in the oven.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Jace, would you come down here, Jace, please? Yes. Oh, hello. There's been an incident up in the back there. This is the first time. I don't know whether anyone's ever done a live watch along like this with a whole handful of people here. But Jace Illman, where am I looking? Well, no, you're looking at there and speaking quite loud because it's going to pick us up.
Okay.
What's your thought? What have you seen that I haven't seen? Nice and loud.
Very sad that Ocon got Daniel, but Daniel will get him back because Ocon's not very good.
Well, yeah, you'd think Daniel is the better driver.
Very sad for Carlos.
There was just
misjudgment.
Just a dumb thing. It's just a driver error where
he's on a bad run in the last few races.
Yeah, because I should explain, if you haven't seen the incident, the cars, if they leave the track fully, they have to then enter the track via going around these what do you call them, polystyrene boards, and he got through the first set, and then he's turning right to avoid the wall on the left, and on the right is the polystyrene board, but unfortunately he's cleaned up with his front left tyre that wall, and he would be very disappointed, as would Lance Stroll too.
It's good that a lot of Daniel's competition are quite far down now or out.
Yes.
Like Stroll and Sainz, and Albon's down in 16 or 17.
Did Daniel come in for tyres?
Don't think so. Not sure though.
Okay.
Let's see if he's out on the mediums.
But these guys are going to have to come in again. Obviously, the ones that are pitted have to come in again, so that'll be a two-stopper for them.
But the first stop didn't really cost them anything.
Yeah.
Am I done now?
No, you can stay there. So Crofty's saying that they theoretically could go to the end of the race, which is interesting. And I always look at the Sochi in Russian language. I always think that looks like coin, C-O-Y-N. That's how I know that that's Sochi. But look at the crowd.
You can't tell from the.
I can. But if you look at the crowd, there's no social distancing there. They're all smack bang up against each other.
There's no corona there.
Yeah, there's plenty of corona, and big corona too in Britain. And we've got a lot of British people watching the live stream tonight, and you've got some horrible situation over there. 300 plus people watching. Thank you for that. Yes, Alonso is driving for Renault 2021 with Ocon. What else is happening here, Ty? Any super chats?
I think we're actually closer to. I think we're actually closer to 350 people.
I got 324 on mine. Am I delayed? Possibly.
I have concurrent viewers reading 348, but mine could be
Thank you
delayed
very
as well.
much. And of course, we've always got to add on the 10 or 11 here,
yes,
which bumps that up as well. Where is Daniel going for 21? 21, he's going to McLaren. Daniel, you should know that if you're at all interested in F1. And Luke Burt, I used to live in Darwin many years ago. Quite loved it. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I was on radio up there for 5 years. I was the breakfast announcer. Had the time of my life. Radio 8DN as a 21 to 26-year-old. Anyway, we're back live. We're happening now. Well, live. You people are seeing it 30 seconds before I am. But Lewis is off to a great start with Bottas in second. And now we're straight away into a procession. Unfortunately, there's not looking too much like anything going to happen here. Anyone pulling out? Leclerc, no, he had a look there. No, it looks like we're all just in a procession now.
Yes, very much so. Now,
yes?
Guy super chatted.
Guy.
Please have a look.
Guy. No, that's not Guy. That's Guy. Guy should be bloody well here with us. Henry.
Yeah, where is he?
Who is doing the straight arm challenge? We have time. Henry, come and tell us about the... Actually, he can do that camera. You could put him on that camera. No, come and do this one. Somebody needs to mention what the straight arm challenge is here.
It's a unique thing that Kim Illman taught me.
I didn't teach you that. This is it, isn't it? And
that's pretty much it, yeah.
And you have to pour a drink in your mouth.
Champagne.
Champagne.
Or vodka, for Dennis's reasons. Or Red Bull.
That is crazy. And, of course...
It's a challenge.
I know, and you end up with it on your clothes.
But you must have been good at it then, Kim.
I never did it. Never did it. No, I'm not into that. But Guy, who is one of the great florists... He's not a florist.
He's good at straight arm challenges.
Is he?
Yeah, he's very good at it.
Okay, so that you know the man I'm talking about here, he has a florist business where he sells wholesale to the... This is him. What a handsome man he is. Florico. Now, if you're in need of bulk flowers, Guy de Kock Is it pronounced Cock?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
The cook.
That's Dutch.
Yes, correct.
He is the man to speak to about flowers in WA. So still no change here. No, they're all running in order.
What's your prediction, Kim, for tonight's race?
Oh. Well, I predicted Carlos would hit his front wheel on that thing. I've won quite a bit of money on that. And I also predicted that... no, I didn't predict that. I got no idea, mate. Who knows? I think you just got to go with Lewis every week. You're going to win most times, aren't you?
True.
So this is the battle we're watching now for 17th and 18th with Norris and Albon, two good mates, going at it. Time penalty for Lewis Hamilton.
Yes. Woohoo!
Time penalty for Hamilton. That's excellent. Now, not that we don't like Lewis, but we just want it to be interesting. And so, practice start violation. He's going to be a bit angry.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
After that T-shirt thing. He's not going to be.
After that T-shirt thing. Was that Gemma or Alana said that?
Alana.
Alana. Thank you for that insight. Now, he's going to have to do that at his pit stop. Practice start violation 2. No, he's got 2 5-second penalties, Ty. He's got 2 5-second penalties. Oh, he's going to be in big strife here. Well, look at this. This is where his practice started, and you can't do it there. Right, this was out. Where was that? Is that out on the track?
How can a world champion be doing that if he doesn't know the rules?
He didn't read the rules.
But he's been doing it for long enough.
I know. Michael Massey's had to make a decision on that, I imagine, as the race director. No, the stewards. We have Mika Salo and 3 other blokes that I don't know. But I'm sure you people at home would know. And I'll just have a drink of water.
Are they not part of your characters of the paddock?
No, I've not seen. I've had Michael as my character of the paddock once. He's a fine man. And you know what happened? I had a story in the Australian Weekend magazine and a picture story, and they said, have you got any other people that would be interesting interviewees? And I said, Michael, because he asked about F1. And I said, Michael Massey's an Aussie. And so I introduced Michael to the editor of that column, and it went well.
Fantastic.
When you go back up there, maybe you could just ask the air conditioning to put back on, because it's horribly hot down here. Jace knows how that works.
Yeah, I know.
But we're back in racing. Lewis is still in front, but we all know that he has to come in and serve that penalty.
So they're all dropping down to virtually 9th.
After the race, Jace?
It's just a time penalty.
Is it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So if he's in front, he'll easily build up that 10 seconds, perhaps.
Hopefully. Hamilton's 9th.
You make him ninth, do you?
Yep.
Oh, because of the 10 seconds, rightio. Yeah. Okay. So that's good, and it's.
Have you met Brand Tost?
Yeah,
Tim?
lovely man. Just really always smiles at me when I photograph him. Are you having trouble with that camera, Tyler?
Is that because he can't understand you?
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
He did get into a bit of strife there. Yes.
I reckon he smiles at you because he sees someone else.
I don't think. Is he older than? Am I older than him?
No.
I'm
Kim.
59.
No, Kim. I would have put you down for 49.
No, anyway, we've got a battle for 12th between Giovinazzi and Vettel. Vettel is just sitting on his hammer there. Antonio Giovinazzi. Now, have you watched my wives and girlfriends video on YouTube?
Not yet.
Bloody hell, it's
Not
gone.
yet.
It's up to nearly 400,000 views in 3 weeks. My biggest ever video. And if you haven't watched it, I'm going to highly recommend it to you. Let's go back and see a couple of comments from you. Giovinazzi is still in front of Vettel. Stacey's commented, Henry, how did you get those biceps? Is there a story there?
No, there's no story.
Right.
Not full camera anyway.
Okay. Rightio, so Raikkonen he's just jumped Latifi, I see there. That's nice. They've got a week off next week too, that's right. So there's a week off before the Russian race and there's a week off after the Russian race. Any link for stream? What does that mean, Tyler?
I think they're talking about a stream of the race, and no, unfortunately, we do not have one.
No, you can't do that.
It's not allowed.
No, they don't give the rights away to anyone. So you've got to be very careful. In fact, I would love to have had timing for you, but you can't do that either because that's proprietary. You obviously can't put the commentary up either, so that's why you're having to listen to us over the top of David Croft. Right, time for a giveaway. Tyler,
All
could
right.
you please put up one of the people? I want you to go to prostarpics.com, find a picture that you like on my page, go to the checkout, and to get it for absolutely no money down, you're going to put in this promo code. Now, only one of you gets to put the promo code in. So it's first in, best dressed. Tyler will flash it up.
It's
there
off
it is.
to your left, Kim. Off to your left.
There it is.
Perfectly.
Okay,
there you
look.
go.
FREE, other way.
Foxtrot Romeo Echo Echo 1546
And it goes
Zulu.
over Henry's head there. So I will see in a second which picture you take. I will go over here and you can don't put this on there, Ty. But somebody will get themselves a free download. Right, Hamilton is minus 11 seconds gap to Leclerc. So he is what? Does that mean he's ninth? Effectively ninth, or is he eighth? Because he's got a 10-second penalty. If you just joined us and you're not watching this live on the telly, Lewis has got 2 5-second penalties for doing practice starts in the wrong spot. He should have known. Okay, so I'm going to look and see who gets their first ProStar Pick download. Nobody as yet. I haven't had an email in 30 minutes. I'd like to see your photo. Send it through to info@kimillman.com. And no pornography, please. Sorry, no more pornography, please. Did you see that before? That is bang out of order. Giovinazzi's still in front of Vettel. And thankfully, I didn't get knocked off YouTube for that. That's the joys of live broadcasting. Well, we are up at 340 odd. Have you?
I have 351. That's what
Why
I'm
are you
reading.
getting a different figure to me?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay. Right. So what's happened there? Albon has now overtaken Norris around the outside.
Yep.
Nice. And now he's hot on the hammer of George Russell. But this is the back three. There is little or no interest in this little duel except for the closeness of it and their mates.
The best friends aspect.
Now, on my wives and girlfriends video, I thought Nicholas Latifi didn't have a girlfriend, but I thankfully was told by one of the WAG sites that yes, Sandra Jivashek.
Oh.
And I found her and I sent her a note and said, look, I'm doing this video. Can I have a bit of information about you, please? And a couple of photos, because I've got no photos. And she was a bit hesitant at first, but then we got chatting and she was fine with it. And a really talented woman, ex-pole vaulter.
Wow.
Like a high-level pole vaulter. I don't mean height.
Olympic level.
Yeah, and she held records. And
wow.
She's from Poland. Used to go out with a footballer, I believe, a well-known footballer. But she is now friendly with Nicholas Latifi, who I've had very little to do with, unfortunately, because
COVID.
Well, that's buggered us up, hasn't it? Absolutely buggered us up. Oh. Albon with heroic charge up the back to top 10 will finish P8. That's the prediction from Night Core Death.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree to that one.
Yeah. I'm going to have to find out who sent that porno picture and wrap them on the knuckles for that, and they'll have to be blocked.
Was it Guy?
No, it wasn't Guy. Hello, what's going on here? Oh, that's the replay of the overtake of Albon over Lando. So Paul Lando, he's at the back of the bunch now. He's got nobody behind him for a little while. Of course, this is all around the Olympic Village, and I've never seen more metal detectors in the one place than I've seen at this joint. And in fact, I'll show you a picture here of the Russian track. Russia.
Tyler, did they all change their tyres? Do you know?
I don't know.
I have no idea. In fact, I know a lot less than you because I can't actually see it.
Okay.
I know nothing. I'm relying entirely on chat.
Just bear with me and go to a wide shot, Ty, while I see if I can find this.
Yes.
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 Tyler has his own very special microphone. And I can't find this picture, unfortunately, but what are they, metal detectors? Maybe. Metal, no. But I must admit that the grid girls in Russia were right up there with the very best. And Tyler, if you cut to these,
Wow.
these girls were just beautifully presented. This girl on the left here, Anna Polypan, she was the absolute star of all the grid girls. And they used to do a Saturday night practice at the track. And I would always go out and photograph it because I thought it was interesting. And otherwise it was just drivers wandering around the paddock. But really beautifully presented women. This is my favourite shot. You pick one or two in the thing, and as they're walking away from you, you say, look, when you get about 5 metres away, can you just turn around and say hi? Because it's just always a lovely shot. Some of these
should bring back the grid girls.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, true.
I think they're frightened of it. But anyway, that's the grid girls at the Sochi track.
Maybe a grid girls and guys.
Well, they do that in Monaco.
Mix. It's a good mix.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
True.
And I'll show you the grid guys, Monaco. There we go. No. Grid. This is a real test to see how good my keywording is. So if you cut to this tie, these are the grid boys and girls at Monaco. And they are decked out in Tag Heuer kit. And in fact, there are some photos here. This was one where it's pretty much a procession on the race, so forgive me for cutting away, but I did witness a rather nasty fight here one day.
Oh, this was interesting.
This cameraman down here had a bit of a Barney with, I don't know whether I've got this shot. Yeah, here we go, here. Here we go. This is this bloke here and the
Pointing
one here.
For you, yeah.
Yeah, these two had a real go at each other over him trying to get his camera in, but I can't find the rest of the pics. So back with the race, Lewis Hamilton leading, but effectively is 10 seconds the worst. Which this is, did you see which driver that is? Lewis, I think.
Yeah, he's leader. They always go for the leader first.
So will he have to stop? He'll have to stop for the 10 seconds in
correct.
the pits.
Yep.
Hold on, did you say stop in the pits for 10 seconds? I thought it wasn't a stop and go.
No, it's not a stop and go, but he has
10.
to serve the 10. So when he comes in, he will have to sit for 10 seconds before they are allowed to work on his car.
I see.
Because otherwise he'd be able to stay out in front there and just hopefully just get a big lead.
Which will drop him into 7th.
Thank you for expert comments, Henry Velkovsky.
Would you like me to walk away, Kim?
No, we like this. It takes a bit of pressure off me. I did like what Tag Heuer did with their sponsorship of the grid girls and guys in Monaco. They branded them all with a hot iron, which hurt like all hell, and I watched them do it. But full marks to the girls. They just grit their teeth and just bared it. Someone set the fastest middle sector. I think it's Mr. Hamilton.
I do believe
and the boys
so.
have put their tyres away. They've decided that they're going to do that at some future point.
It looks like only 3 of them changed their tyres. The rest didn't.
Well, Norris changed his.
Yep,
Albon
and Russell.
Right, there was more than that coming out, I'm sure. So it's Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Ocon, Ricciardo, and here's Perez having a crack at Daniel. And he's right on the back of Ricciardo right now and gaining ground. Oh, I think he's going, this is around the flags. He's done it. He has done it. He's got Daniel Ricciardo around the flags. Well done. And the boys in pink, a couple of them haven't got their masks on properly there. Could you report that to the stewards, please, Henry? Send them a note.
Mercedes versus Renault.
That's it. And you got to think that Sebastian Vettel, he's landed on his feet, hasn't he, by getting turfed out by Ferrari.
And into a Mercedes.
I know. Okay, so what are we up to, Ty? Just over 300 people. That's not bad.
Great overtake.
Luke Burt, he's prolific. Luke,
He
are
is.
you watching this? You must be watching this on telly as well, because you're getting some good inside information here. We're 15 laps into 53. And we're into a boring section of the race now.
I'm going to go get a drink, Kim.
You should do that,
Can
my
I
friend.
get you one?
No, I've got this, thank you. Of course.
I'm okay, thanks. All good.
Tyler. Oh, actually, no.
Yes.
I might have some books out in my garage.
I was just going to say, speaking of books.
I saw
going to
that.
say, speaking of books.
If you haven't got one of my F1 photo books and you have a favourite driver, you need to get your favourite driver's photo book. There are 21 different books plus a couple of extras. And you can order them online right now at kimillman.com. It's on your screen. Pick the book you like. Order it. It'll be delivered to you in most countries in the world. Not all. Some countries that the printer will not send to for various reasons, but you will get them within a week or so, and they're all printed on demand, and that's the beauty of them. Even if I only sell 20 books of one driver, it's worth doing because I'm not having to go and spend a fortune getting 1,000 books to make it economical. What interesting comments do we have here? Stroll was hit by Leclerc coming out of a corner, says Luke. Luke's got his own stream running here on my bloody comments page by the look of this. Yeah. No 500 views, you're right, Shardul. We need you to get onto your mates and get them to come and join the live feed. Because we've got a lot of food here, and if you're in the neighbourhood and you're well dressed, that's it. Drop in. Have we got any seats? No, you're standing room at the back. Yeah. Well, of course, we'd love to be able to put the race up on the screen as well. So here we go. Our leader is coming into the pits now. For those of you watching, you'd know this. It happened 20 seconds ago. Maybe something exciting did happen, and we'll express amazement in a second. But now he has to come in. He has to wait 10 seconds, and look at them all standing around there. Like one of those, what's that video? What that thing we did on the beach? What's that called? You that thing where you stop and you... Come on, help me out. That video where you play that song. You know that thing we did on the beach with all the emergency services and you came through with the camera.
Oh, the mannequin challenge?
The mannequin challenge. Right, Lewis has now come back out in 10th position. And he's going to have to overtake Grosjean. And that doesn't happen very often. That Roman. JC, are you putting on the sausage rolls, mate? The sausage rolls are coming soon. And if you were here, you too would be having sausage rolls with us. So, Tyler, are you happy with the look of the live stream?
I think so. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to...
Yes, you do. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah. Now I can see on the telecast on my little screen here that we've got Adrian up the back. Now, Adrian, if you were any decent ambush marketer, you'd be holding up a messages on hold sign like that.
I want to hold up a join sign so people
Join,
sign up as members.
sign up as members. In fact,
For those of us who only just joined us, that's actually a recent thing.
yes. I do, because I have to provide wallpapers every month.
Do you want me to come and have a chat about it?
Yes, come and have a chat. Because Adrian is right across the joining and what people get. Valtteri Bottas, who's now in the lead, has just set the fastest lap. Talk us through what this joining gets people.
So if you want to support Kim doing these live streams, doing his videos, and hopefully back to the photography when that goes ahead, joining as a member on YouTube is a great way to do it. And you get a bunch of really cool benefits. You get free wallpapers every month.
Mm-hmm.
You get discounts from ProStar Pics. So if you see a picture you love, 10% off.
Yep.
10% off one-to-one chats if you want to ask Kim questions directly yourself on a private
Half
video.
an hour of questions, whatever you want to know. And it's interesting that I've had a number of people, often they just ring up and say, I want to get into F1 photography, how do you do it? And I'll give them the full story, one-on-one. And if we've had Gasly come in for a pit stop. Have we had Gasly? Did I miss? No, he hasn't. That's Grosjean's just come in.
Mm.
So he'll come out now well behind Hamilton, so he only had a short time in front of Lewis. Going back to the joining, though, there's a video up on my page that they can see. And the higher the level they go, the more things they get.
Exactly. Yeah? So the lowest level, you get priority in chat, and you get access to like our emotes.
Mm-hmm.
At the highest level, you get all the biggest discounts and all the free wallpapers, and I'm sure we'll be adding more as it takes off. So if you want to find that, the join button next to the subscribe button, or you can head to youtube.com/kimillman/join if you're on mobile, because it's a little bit different.
Now, I want to go through these people, Tyler. These are people who joined last week's stream, and I want to know if any of these people are watching us tonight and, well, today in Europe. That's me.
That's a good one.
That was in the front room of the house. Now we're in my theatre. This is our very first joiner, our very first member. I think it's Lee. So these people are from all over the world, and it's really delightful to have such a... This gentleman's German, because Zurück is back. I know that from my German. And Arbeiten is something to do with work, I think. And the rest of it. Oh, have a look at that handsome man. He's wordless tonight, as is lovely Kerry. So there's some of the people that have joined as... well, no, some of them are members, but others are just participators on the telecast. Now I see Lewis has just jumped Vettel.
He's making his way up.
Yes. Can he make it back to the head of the field by the end? No. Tyler's answering a technical query, which is good.
It's
Saudi.
likely because they're from Saudi Arabia, and it might be blocked in different countries based on all sorts of stuff.
Is that what they're saying?
Depends. Yeah,
I don't know. They have an event there which a couple of my photography friends have been to, and I don't know.
Because apparently Aramco.
My gosh, they've got some money, haven't they? Aramco. They've been on everything. Saudi. It's an interesting place.
Yeah?
Yeah. You want to be very careful there.
What's it like to shoot there?
I've never been there.
No, okay.
No. Yeah, and they're doing their part. They want to appear to be a progressive, forward-thinking country. And F1 is a great way to get an audience quickly and highlights what your country's up to. So anyway, we're back here. Bottas in front, Verstappen second, Perez third, Leclerc now fourth, Kvyat fifth, Magnussen sixth. He's got a still... Oh, he's in the pits now. Hamilton seventh, Vettel eighth, Ocon ninth, Raikkonen 10th. Then Ricciardo, Albon, Gasly, Norris, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Latifi, and George Russell, bringing up the rear behind his teammate.
And Hamilton just jumped up to 6.
Yeah, because of Magnussen going in the pits. Now, has Kvyat pitted? Anyone can tell me that?
Not that I've seen.
Okay. Let's go back to a wide shot, Tyler. So this is what we're seeing here tonight. A group of fun-loving people in a lovely atmosphere. And
enjoying the race.
Yeah. Anyway, you keep talking for a bit.
Hi. Join. I'll remind you again. You can join to support Kim Illman through his YouTube and F1 endeavors while we watch this. Is the Russian GP?
It is the Russian GP.
It is Russian.
Taking place in Russia.
Now, I would like to know how many of you have just joined us for the first time, because I think I've seen about 30 or 40 new subscribers in the past hour since
fantastic.
For subscribers. Excellent. Maybe 50. It's been quite a few.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to know how many.
Round of applause for the new subscribers.
I'd like to know how many of you are from, have just dropped in for the first time because of the stream, and how you saw us, how it came up, and how it was recommended to you.
Yeah, because
someone's stopping.
Into the Pits is the only running. I was going to say Force India. That is. I'm all over the place. That is Mr. Perez.
Yes, Perez.
Who will now. He was already jumped by Hamilton, so Hamilton's already back to fifth.
Nothing to him.
10
seconds is nothing.
Kvyat is in fourth, but he must still have to come in for a pit stop. The unknown dude is from the Philippines. I have a reasonable following in the Philippines.
Nice.
Yeah, but we need more people to get onto their mates and tell them to come over to the stream. Radio Ty, I think in a couple of minutes we can have another free giveaway. So what I suggest, and has anyone claimed that last picture?
I was just going to ask you that.
No one's claimed that last picture. So what I suggest you do, people, is go to prostarpics.com, find a picture you like, and get ready to order it. Do all of the bits and pieces, putting your name and address in, and then just wait for a promo code to come up. When you see the promo code, put that in, and if you're the first person to put it in, you'll get that digital download. So you pick personal use, highest resolution. And then you can go and get that printed large and stick it on your wall, get a driver to sign it, and away you go. Any feedback from our friends about the audio? Are they happy?
Audio seems pretty good, but I was just reading something from chat. Someone said, someone said that Daniel was saying that they were watching F1 drivers, why F1 drivers call Monaco home, and then they clicked on the channel and saw that the stream was live at the moment. So
awesome.
That's the idea.
Well, I know that so many, this last week, we must be putting on 250 people a day.
It's fantastic growth, and we really appreciate it to everyone who has simply hit the
subscriber
sub button. It's very cool.
What would be good, Adrian, if you could pop round to all the subscribers' houses and just shake their hands for them.
Shall I start?
Oh, not at the moment.
After the race.
Not at the moment.
I'll clean my hands beforehand. It's fine.
Yeah, so let's have
Are
a
you
look.
paying for the flights?
No.
First class?
No.
No? Okay.
No, there'll be no flights. No one's going anywhere. So, okay, we are only just over 1,000 people away from 400,000 views of the wives and girlfriends video. And that's in 3.5 weeks. So you people clearly have an appetite for the behind-the-scenes stuff, not your standard driver profile. So thank you very much for that. And I've been very surprised by this Monaco video. Somebody suggested I do one. I thought, I won't worry. And then I thought, bugger, I did it. And that's gone really well. 65,000, 66,000 in just a few days.
While we're talking videos, if anyone in chat has any ideas or anything they'd like to know more about, Kim's pretty knowledgeable on the sport. So anything in here, you just have to ask. And if it's deemed worth the time or interesting to many others, he'll probably make the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week I'm doing characters of the paddock.
Okay.
Which I think will be well received because it's often people that come up on the screen and you sitting at home going, oh, who is that person? I want to know more about him or her.
Can you give us a sneak peek?
Well, I think I'll probably...
Those out there in chat?
Yeah, I haven't done anything there on it yet, but I think I'll put this bloke here. He could end up being my cover pick, maybe. Nigel Hope. Nigel is from Red Bull. He's such a character. And of course, he used to work with Seb and is good friends with him. This was funny this day here in the Bahrain paddock last year. David's there and Nigel rushes out and he says, Kim, just get a photo of us, quick, get a photo, because he had no camera.
Yeah.
Because he's got no pockets, but a lovely fella. So he'll be in it. And I imagine some of the other well-known faces, but perhaps you don't know their names or a bit about them.
Well, if you're not subscribed, I recommend so you can see that video the coming week.
Yeah, and I must admit, I had no interest in YouTube at all until, when was it? A year and a half ago?
A year ago, yeah.
And Tyler had just pushed and pushed and pushed. And I did my first video. Did I do it? And you said it was shit, you can't put that up? Or did I just test it? Because I can't
remember.
I used the camera from here.
Yeah,
from my
that's
laptop.
it. So originally, Kim, a photographer, a professional photographer, just
because it was easy.
Just wanted to sit in front of his laptop and record a shot up the nose and little screen recording.
COVID, that's no good.
And now, obviously, we've spent a bit of time finessing it, and I think it's a much better product. And obviously, you two do as well because it's now up to 52,250 followers. But back at the track here, Valtteri must be pretty happy that he's been handed a nice little lead here. He's 8 seconds in front of Verstappen. He's another 20 seconds back to Leclerc. Kvyat in fourth. He surely has not pitted. Tell me he hasn't pitted.
Not that I've seen. We had,
no. Yeah, but Hamilton's back to fifth. Perez sixth. Vettel seventh. Ocon eighth. Ricciardo ninth. Raikkonen 10th. Is that too loud back there, Ty?
I'd have to ask chat. I think it should be okay, but I think it might be a bit loud.
Well, please, people, if it becomes too loud, I'll shut them up. Don't worry about that. Because you are my first priority. These people are just sponges. They're here for the free food and drink. But it's certainly more enjoyable with a lot of people around. And I get a lot more feedback on what's going on. Thank you for that.
Just about halfway through.
In terms of having everyone around, do you guys enjoy that more? For those who were here last week, I personally think it's a more enjoyable project show.
Environment.
I would even say environment,
Yeah.
definitely the right word. Having lots of other people around.
Tyler, how would people follow you?
How do people follow me?
Yes.
Just by I've been working.
Do you have a graphic? Do you have a graphic?
No,
for
I don't
Tyler?
have a graphic,
got a
even
whole
though I
screen of
could
his
make
face.
one very quickly. But yeah, if you want to follow me, I like to make some YouTube stuff as well. You just go up the top bar and search. Do it now. You know what? My stuff's way more interesting than this anyway. Just go up and search my name. Yeah, you know what? I'll even
He's
comment in the
leeching
chat.
your chat, your subscribers.
Leeching.
Leeching.
Hey, oh,
Tyler has a shot at a number of F1 races. Here he is in Monaco with nothing between him and a car.
It's a
Guts.
That's it. He's exposed, but he's completely safe because this is one of the most amazing spots to shoot from in Monaco. And it's good to have a bunch of people here tonight. These are Tyler doing some of it, and there's his brother. Anyway, no more family photos here. But there's now a little bit of a dice going on here. Ocon is very close on the back of Ricciardo.
Ricciardo on the back of Ocon. There we go.
Oh no,
Just
is
past
that
him.
okay? So that was a replay. Rightio. So Daniel Ricciardo is in front of Esteban, and they are in 8th and 9th positions accordingly.
It just popped up before. Bottas, Verstappen, Leclerc, and Kvyat. None of them have stopped yet. The top
Kvyat
four.
hasn't stopped, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and he's gone a little bit wide there. That's Daniel. Rightio. So Lewis is going to be back up at the front very shortly, isn't he?
Essentially, yeah.
What happened there?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh! Ocon has come. Oh no, Ricciardo's gone flying past. Now here's Verstappen into the pits for his pit stop. Good quick one. What's that?
Yeah.
2.4, I guess. What do you reckon?
2.3. That's what I'm guessing.
Whoa, miles off 1.9. They are the masters.
Damn, that is fast.
He's going to feed back in after Vettel. So he's going to go back in at maybe 8th or... No, hang on, have I got that wrong? He's fed back in 4th, has he? No, thank you very much. And Hamilton's 6.5 seconds behind him. And Kvyat's now in 3rd. He should just stay there and don't come in for tyres. Just go the whole race there.
Is that a viable option?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can do... Oh, you can't. You can't do it all on one set of tyres anyway.
Okay.
Well, there's a bit of a lull here. 26 laps into 53.
Halfway through.
And hopefully our battery's going to last and all our cameras, Tyler.
Hopefully.
So what does Aramco do? Oil company, are they? Right. They're splashing the cash about, aren't they? So coming into the pits now is Mr. Valtteri Bottas, and he will relinquish his first place, leaving Charles Leclerc in 1st position with Kvyat 2nd. And if Charles comes in for his pit stop, would that be the first time that Kvyat's led a race?
Yes.
Wow,
There
that's
you go.
something
Pit
to
stops up at the moment. Leclerc, Kvyat haven't come in yet.
Well, I hope Leclerc comes in before Kvyat because the crowd will go absolutely bunter over there, won't they?
That'd be great.
Kvyat's left in the start, in 1st position. He is fed back in all on his own, Valtteri. He's got no one in front and no one behind him.
I'm very offended. Just so we're clear.
And this is Verstappen getting close to... Who's under investigation? Stand by Daniel Ricciardo.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
And
letting us down.
You can tell that the Australian support here is strong. Because he's a Perth boy. He went to the same school as my sons went to, Newman College.
Failing to follow the race director's instructions.
Right. And do you notice there, race directors has not the possessive apostrophe where it needs to. And that's always disappointing.
We can go report that one.
That is disappointing that they don't have the care and attention. So now we're into the second half of the race. We're at the exact halfway mark now. And we've been going for 55 minutes. So that's going to be at least another 45 to 50, isn't it? I don't know whether we've got enough ammo to go for that long, have we?
Yeah, we will. We'll rotate batteries if we have to. We could do it now.
What?
We could rotate batteries.
Yeah, okay, why not? Let's just go and change 2 batteries. And then Jace hopefully can organise the sausage rolls. Would you people like a sausage roll? Oh, they're out.
We need a sausage roll emote.
Sausage roll. I was thinking that...
I'd like a sausage roll with sauce if there's any chance of that. That would be lovely. Thank you very much. I'm going to go back to the live feed. Our live feed here.
It would be nice to have some quiz questions or something. If anyone in chat has some quiz
ask
questions,
us some questions.
ask us questions that we potentially will not know the answer to, and if anyone here can figure it out, it'd be a bit of a fun game, I think.
Just general knowledge?
General Formula One knowledge quiz questions.
For you people that are on the chat at the moment, you will see that Yellow Sky has the emote. Is that the emote, the pink thing?
Yeah, so that's a badge saying that they are a new member, in fact.
Yes.
You should show that, Ty. Put the emote. Are you on? Okay,
yeah,
so...
that's a little badge that says they've subscribed.
So thank you to Yellow Sky, because she's advised us that Daniel has gone behind the sausage. Right. And Adrian, if you'd be so kind as to get me 1 sausage roll and 1 pie with lots of sauce on a little plate, and then you can take over while I have a...
Me take over?
They're homemade commercially, yes. Lots, please. Krabby wants a sausage roll. Krabby, where are you from, mate? Yeah.
Oh, show them off.
Right. Which one do you want? Because these are Aussie pies. Thank you very much. Right. Well, if they go all over me, my wife will go bunter on me. Carl Nuver, what's the best looking paddock pass? Well, if you're a full permanent accredited photographer, you only get 1, and it's every race is the same. You just carry it for the whole year, and they really only differ in colour. But there's not anything nice printed on them. For memory, I haven't done.
They have. Okay, that's not true. The necklace,
yes,
lanyard section of every different race is different,
sausage roll.
and it has both the flag and the name of the race or the track on it.
Thank you.
I know that's true.
So I don't reckon your camera you're not as well lit as I am.
Oh, I can fix that.
Yeah, you need to just bump up the volume a little bit. Why does Mercedes keep pitting Lewis too early? Wish Wader, I don't know. They are intelligent people. They are the best in the business. So who knows? Who knows? But we have Bottas from Verstappen and Kvyat 3rd. So Verstappen obviously got past Kvyat while we were going through the sausage rolls there.
Yeah.
Hamilton 4th, Perez 5th, Ricciardo 6th.
Got ahead of Leclerc.
Leclerc, Ocon, Vettel, Raikkonen, Gasly. He slipped back, hasn't he? Norris, Magnussen, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Albon, Latifi and Russell. Those 2 have been back there for the whole race, haven't they? Just fighting out last position. I thought George had more in him today, and I'm disappointed to see he's back at the rear. That must be heartbreaking, just trundling around at the back. Yeah. But anyway, the good news is Tyler wants to talk for a little bit while I have a little snack.
I didn't know that, but I guess I do. Or we could just get a close-up of Kim eating like that.
Now that's the streams.
That's
what
we
you
go.
want to subscribe for.
Oh, you know what? I could even punch in on it if we want.
There's every chance I'll wear this. I've never been to the Philippines, Shaggy Rogers. Never been there at all. I'm not sure I would have a need to go there.
Somehow, all of the people in the seats have filled out. They're now sitting somewhere else. I think they're hiding because they're eating.
Is it okay to be okay?
It's okay to open.
Okay.
Are we sure?
Something pink.
Oh, don't put that on me eating. Do a wide shot. Tell us what's going on, Ty. You can talk with a different camera, can't you?
Yes, I can talk with this camera. How is everyone doing this evening? We're over halfway. We're just under 60% of the way through the race. And I honestly don't know what's happened this race. In fact, I can only tell you that it goes Bottas, Verstappen, and Kvyat, and that's the order of the top 3. That's about all I know.
And they're very big gaps. 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. was Bottas? He's pitted and come back out.
And he
So
got
pro-
further ahead. He was 10 seconds. Oh, it was more than 10 seconds before. But
Well,
do you think Hamilton will catch up to Bottas to get back to first?
Hamilton is in
20 seconds behind. You couldn't see him, could
20
you?
seconds is a long way. Now, while everyone eats, I think, again, I would implore those who have not heard of us or any idea to join as the
Like
channel
Terry
as a
Robertson
member.
did. Bloody Terry Robertson. What a champion.
What an absolute legend. It's just it's a nice way to just differentiate you in the chat. It's easier for us to know who you are. And also, it sounds silly, but it's easier to get to know and see you regularly.
Yeah.
The regulars.
See, I don't know why Captain Levi is not a member. He is one that should be a member. Daniel Kvyat finally pitted. A good pit stop. What do you reckon? 2.1? There's Franz Tost having a look.
2.4 they said down there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So
Daniel
there you got
Ricciardo. Right.
that. He'll drop a few spots.
Yeah, probably 2 at that basis there. But Kvyat's got to be pretty happy in his home race to be running 8th with potential for a better finish than that. And Vettel has just exited the pits. He's gone behind Albon in 16th. He's having a wretched season, isn't he? I'm just looking through some of the questions that are coming up here. And it's good that we're still well over 250 still staying with us tonight. It's interesting that some people who don't have access to the telecast are using this as some sort of link to what's going on, with Bottas in front, Verstappen second, Hamilton third.
Perez 4th, Ricciardo 5th, Leclerc 6th,
Ocon 7th, Kvyat 8th, Raikkonen 9th,
Gasly 10, Norris 11, Magnussen 12,
Grosjean 13, Giovinazzi followed by Albon.
and then Vettel?
Yep.
And then the last 2, I'm not sure.
Latifi and Russell.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's now a little bit hot for this, so I have to take that off, I'm afraid.
Oh,
So
no.
My wife tells me I have to wear a scarf, and so does my general manager, because it differentiates me. But
it's a live stream, it's casual. What's going on?
When I do stuff in the studio, when it's freezing cold, more than happy to wear it. And indeed, thank you to my friends from England who have joined us tonight, and also the Philippines, and Terry Robertson, who's a member. Well done, Terry. Did I mention Terry Robinson's a member? He's a member. That's great. And Terry Robertson. He's quite the man. I gather it's a man. Could be a woman. Oh, actually, I can't have that up on my lap, can I? No, I can't. We have another 21 laps to go before we can all go and do something else. So until then, we'll continue on as we are here.
Hamilton's clawed his way back to 3rd now. Got ahead of Perez.
Yep.
What's your favourite memory of Sochi?
What's my favourite memory of Sochi? Okay, nothing comes to mind instantly. The first thing I thought of was shooting the start in 2017. I didn't really want to go down there, but I was doing some work for Sutton's, and he said, right, go down to that turn. So you got to get on the bus and get out there 30 minutes before the start. But it's such a buzz when those cars come towards you for the first time. Because there is enormous pressure. You cannot muck that shot up, especially when you're working with an agency. So you think, oh, I've got my settings right, and I'm wide enough so that I get everybody in. And yeah, I got the shot, but I did like that shot, and I showed you earlier on with the mountains in the background. I haven't stayed at anywhere fantastic. Oh, no, the first year I stayed in Sochi in the city, and it's about a 30 or 40 minute trek out to the track, but really lovely beaches. Stayed in the Pullman Hotel, and the next year I stayed out at the track, and the year after at the track. Not in great hotels, unfortunately. There's not an abundance of them out there. There's lots of hotels, but they're nothing fantastic.
Now, Luke said, I think it's time for a giveaway, and I think it's time for
Come
a giveaway
on.
too. So, let's have a code.
Do we have a drum roll ready?
No.
We need a soundboard, I think.
I think that we do need a soundboard. Now, here comes this code right Right. Here. Ready? Here it comes.
Pick your photo.
Head to prostarpics.com. That's where you gotta go.
ProStarPics, P-I-C-S, but P-I-X will get you there. ProStarPics.com. Find your photo you like and go and put that free code in. It could be yours. You get it download. You can download the picture, the image straight away. Now, Terry Robertson is a male from Wichita, Kansas. Now, is that the Wichita lineman? Is that the town? Because I love that song, the Glenn Campbell song. I can play that on the piano. And Kerry Glosier, 20 seconds ago, was waving herself in the background.
Because you were saying giveaway.
Yeah. Now let's see if anybody has claimed a giveaway. Okay, now I've got to. You sent me a picture, did you, Henry? That's Daniel Ricciardo. Alana. How did you send it to me? How did you send me the picture, though? I haven't got it. I haven't got it.
I sent you a nice photo of all your artwork.
Right. This one? Save as. Oh my God, this is a nightmare.
Gasly's taken over Raikkonen in ninth.
Good, you
Been
keep going.
A long-term battle for ninth. Gasly's, it's still on. I think Raikkonen wants his place back, but Pierre doesn't want to give it up.
Right.
They're
Oh,
replaying
right.
it
This
now.
is the bedroom.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, that's it.
Now, I took all of these photos, and I see you've got Mr. Potato Head down here.
And just behind Mr. Potato Head, a picture of you. That's you, right?
Those photographs are all signed as well.
Yes.
But how good is that collage of all your photographs?
Max Verstappen in Melbourne. This one over here is Max Verstappen in Melbourne in 2017. It was my very first race I shot, and I got that stunner pic. Christian Horner, Mr. Verstappen there. Well, this is a Red Bull show here, isn't it? Thank you for that.
Zoom into the middle one. That's my favourite.
Yeah, this in Singapore. Yeah. Oh, in fact, I'll find you there. Oh, no, too hard to.
That's my favourite.
Why is that your
nice.
favourite? Have you? Right. I've seen your husband.
And Henry's laughing as well.
I've seen your husband perform up there. No, it wasn't up there.
No, it's a toilet copy.
Was it up there that we? Yeah. And in fact, this is where I met Esteban Ocon's girlfriend. I was going up to party with him one night, and it was after, was it 2018 GP in Singapore, one night, and I'd photographed Elena earlier in the day, and I didn't know that was Esteban's girlfriend. And I saw her getting out of a lift as I was getting in, and I got into the lift, and I stopped, and I got out of the lift, and I said, oh, hang on a second, were you at the track today? And she goes, yes. And I said, are you Esteban's girlfriend? She says, yes. I said, oh, I took some nice photos of you. And she said, oh, can I see them? So I showed her a couple and then sent a couple off. And yeah, we talk often now. She's an absolute class act and a really fun girl to be around. So I wish I got there a bit earlier and had a drink with her upstairs, but I had to endure your husband there for a couple of hours, and he gets very lovey and wants to hug you and give you kisses and do the straight arm drink, whatever that stupid thing is. But back to the track, with lap 36, you've got Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton. Hamilton's not going to catch Bottas, is he? He's 24 seconds behind him.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering whether I actually start my
Putting together
post-race shot. Let's
Now,
get it ready now.
I'm not 100% sure if this code has been claimed yet. I don't think it has it, Kim?
No. What's going on, you people?
Do you want a free
yes,
picture?
Yes. Someone's claimed it. Let's have a look.
What did they choose?
Okay, now first of all, I got to show this picture here.
Oh, Dennis, it's my other boyfriend.
Save as. Is this Dennis? Is it?
Must be. Looks like him. Is that Dennis?
No. Okay, so now I have to go into here.
It looks like Dennis.
No, I just drag it into here, I think. Well, this is not going well. Come on, there we go. Oh, This is another good friend of ours. Yeah. And have I got one more picture here? Well, let's see which picture somebody claimed. Well, it's someone from New South Wales, works in the education department. I can tell you that much. It'll take a second or so. Kimi Raikkonen's just come in for a pit stop. Oh, very slow. Front tyre, front left. Would not go back on properly. Rightio, they have taken, one of my favourite spots ever to shoot from, the Monaco Tunnel. Charles Leclerc coming out of the Monaco Tunnel. And that picture, by the way, is one of the pictures in my Charles Leclerc F1 driver book. It's also in the Ferrari driver book. So what happened there? Anything exciting happened there? No, I don't think so. Kvyat's in 8th. This has got to be one of his best showings in a long time.
Has Ricardo done his penalty yet? No. I don't think he dropped. Oh, is it drive stop?
Right, here we go. What's this one? Will this be embarrassing? Here's a picture of Henry and me on a night out. And I've got one of my wife's scarves on there in Singapore.
Kim, you look like your neck is protruding a lot.
Oh, right, that's enough of that. I got a Red Bull, was it? Hang on, here's another one. No, when you go to the clubs up in the same as the US clubs, where you have to buy a couple of litres of alcohol, and Henry has got very deep pockets, so we won't go there. But 38 laps in, my money is on Valtteri Bottas. Unless something goes horribly wrong, Valtteri's going to win this, and I'm not sure he's actually won it or whether Lewis lost it. I kind of think Lewis might be kicking himself. Not that he's not going to win the championship this year. Of course, we all know he's going to win the championship. So who are the surprises in this field? I think Perez is going okay. I need to actually go and do this, my friends. So I need to get a post ready for after the race. So this is what I do. Max Verstappen, where do we think he's going to come? I think he's going to come second, so I'm going to drag him into second position here. Drag him over here. There you go, Max. You can be second. And I think we'll put Valtteri first, because my money is definitely on Valtteri. And I'll put Lewis in third spot. Because the trick is to see how quick I can get this post up after the race. And once again, thank you to my group of people who have come and joined us here tonight. They seem to have vacated the seats behind me for some reason, haven't they? Come on, fill those seats up, boys.
Everyone's just kind of ebbing and
they're
flowing
ambling around. They need something exciting to take place. There's something a little bit exciting there with Albon overtaking Giovinazzi. And of course, I do apologise for those of you who are watching this live. Of course, what you're seeing is us reacting to stuff 20 to 30 seconds after it's actually happened. We haven't actually lost any time, Tyler, have we, on the feed?
I would not be able to know.
Should we turn it off and on again just to check it?
I don't have the...
No, Jace, is Jace back there?
I think so.
Did you ask your brother? Right, now I'm going to go and stick in my final winner here, Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas. And thank you, my friends, for bearing with me whilst I do this. Right, there we go. So that is a post that I can, with reasonable certainty, say. I think that would be the safe bet, wouldn't it?
Pretty safe.
Right, I'm going to put that AAA. Right, that's ready to go. I'm going to go over here.
My hope is Ricardo slips into third somehow.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, that's rough.
Now, of course, what you can do, if you want, is stand over in front of that camera and, yeah, you can actually be on camera. We can give him his own camera.
Yes.
Me.
Could.
For me. Yeah, you could be on...
me.
But what you have to do... Oh, no, you can
You'll have
just...
to reframe it a bit.
You'll have to reframe it. No, that's going to be tricky. You might have to go over there and help him out, I think. As we are 40 laps into 53, and Valtteri Bottas has this one if nothing goes untoward between now and the end of the race. So now what am I doing here? I'm doing two things at once, and I do apologise. Welcome back.
I'm back. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Gemma with a J.
Yep. So
Yeah.
you've got your post ready.
Oh yeah, I'm just a little distracted here. Is that it? Russian Grand Prix qualifying race. Right, so that's ready to go. And I will just copy all this stuff. Right. The first three across the line. Right. It's Kerry, is that you saying that? Or was that Stacey? Who said that? My old face. Right, I can't actually see. Oh, this is delayed. I can't see. Oh.
I was gonna say, how do you come up with these great captions?
Well, you just think of them and then you just write them down. It's not terribly difficult.
The first three.
Well, I was actually thinking about sponsoring a driver for Canity.com for the world's best online customer service training, staff training. But I'm just not sure I would get the return that I need. If I was selling a mass product like Red Bull, yeah.
If you had to sponsor a driver, Kim, who would it be?
If I had to sponsor a driver, well, I think you get great value out of someone like a Callum Ilott because he's got a chance of making it into F1. And if you got him now on a 3 or 4 year deal, you get him at today's rates, and then you take the bonus when he becomes an F1 driver. Of course, if he never gets there, you haven't got great value for your dollar. But look, to sponsor these guys, it's crazy money because they have such worldwide appeal. I don't know. In fact, that might well be worth a video, I think. But I don't know where I would get that information that it would be reliable. I've got some very good contacts, but I'm not sure I've got the contacts I need there. But hey, that's just a few phone calls and finding someone that would proffer that information.
Right, now I'm going to test a new shot that we've just framed up. Here we go.
A beautiful backdrop.
Um,
like a Snapchat filter over.
Oh, the anime.
Yeah,
you went on Snapchat, Kim.
What's that?
You went on Snapchat.
No, he hasn't got me on that.
Snapchat would be interesting. There's lots of... we've had a conversation, Kim and I, about Snapchat. Well, not Snapchat, but TikTok.
Yes,
TikTok. I'm big on TikTok.
TikTok.
Kim, do this one on TikTok. Yeah, or do this one.
Now, actually, I would...
Do this one?
Yeah.
I don't think I should be doing TikTok. Hello,
Now-
what's happened here?
Oh, again through the barricade.
That is... oh, poor Roman. He's cleaned up the polystyrene markers. He's gone off the track with Leclerc. Where was he running? Oh, shivers. We're going to see a replay here. Oh, sorry, it was Vettel goes to overtake on the inside. Grosjean can't make it around, and Vettel pushes him out. Well, I don't know. Is there going to be... It could be an investigation. Yeah, Vettel just pushed him out. Yeah.
Didn't give him enough space.
Oh, golly.
Or is it a racing incident? Who knows? Roman had to avoid him. He went over the sausage curbs, cleaned up one of those polystyrene barriers, which copped a hammering. They copped a hammering in Monza, didn't they? When Vettel went through a few of them. And you know what? I don't think there were any photos of that because there's only a handful of photographers out on the track in the order of about maybe 10. And they can't be in all those spots. So that got missed.
Okay, very quickly, back to the TikTok and Snapchat thing. It is something that Kim and I have both talked about. For the people watching now, I would like to know one, if you would be interested in following Kim on that, because even though I understand it would be a completely different audience, and two, if you were, what kind of content you would like to see on there, because right, well, TikTok specifically is a very tough one for Formula One because it's video related and it's hard for Kim to
it's impossible.
repurpose the content that he has already.
Okay,
so
sorry,
yeah. Anyway,
Give us your impersonation of Sebastian rating. Grazie ragazzi.
Grazie ragazzi. Why do I need
Not
to?
today.
You just did it. You did it. I do like the fact that we race at this track. We race around the Olympic flame.
Safety
Hello.
car.
uh-oh,
that for?
what's happened?
Everyone, incident. Virtual safety car. Drivers must decrease speed by 40. Oh,
yeah.
they're going to repair the. Now, I've never seen. No, what I should explain for those who aren't watching, the marshals have just sprinted out onto the track to replace those polystyrene bollards that are so easy to destroy when you go through them. So I didn't realise that's how they were inputted. They have some steel spikes in the bottom that obviously don't go very far into the. I don't even know if they're metal. They might be just wood, so they break easily. Gasly's in the pits now. He's running 9th, so he'll drop down. The track has now been cleared to go again. Yeah, Gasly's going to end up going down to perhaps 13th or 14th, maybe? No?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no, he hasn't done too badly. He's emerged 10th. Oh, he has. He's gone back to 11th now. Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton, that's your top three. And I'm going to suggest giveaway, Tyler. Someone said a giveaway.
I was just cut to myself by accident to mention that. And also, someone else said that video idea, the salaries of F1, people who work in F1, if you can estimate that.
They're unlikely to proffer
give
that
it off.
information, are they? Yeah, who knows? Look, I don't think any of them, certainly the lower level mechanics, aren't making a fortune. They're doing it very much for the experience. And it is a heck of a lot of work. It's not 40 hours a week. It's a crazy commitment in time. And of course, if you come in at the lower level, you're sharing a room with someone, you're working long hours, you're risking your health, of course, with COVID, having to wear a mask all the time, which, whilst I would love to be back shooting, I'm not sure how I'd go with the mask. But I guess you get used to it. What about top 5 type videos?
I was just reading that as well. It would
top
be
5 favourite tracks.
It would be an entirely new content stream, but I know you don't know much about TikTok.
Yeah.
One, you could repurpose your
Who has time? Who has time to be on all of these mediums?
Henry.
Henry.
Don't forget, Henry drank a lot of Red Bull.
Henry.
He can do the worm on TikTok.
Right.
Yeah, but that's not a bad idea. They're shorter videos. You still have to edit them, and you can use them again on Instagram Reels.
Right. Okay. There's a free promo code. Have we talked about that?
I think people will pick up on that.
Has anyone claimed it?
I'm gonna join the stream.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on.
And tell these people from all over the world what you do for a living.
I go to uni full time at the moment.
Studying.
I'm doing pre-law and Italian.
And Italian.
Yeah, I speak Italian.
Well, do we have any Italians here tonight?
Yeah, let me know.
Give them a little, give them a hello in
Oh
Italian.
no, ciao.
Oh, come on. Anyone
Let's
can
have a
do
little more.
that. Yeah.
What do you want me to say? I can't speak English.
Ciao bella.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, grazie ragazzi. Yeah.
Tifosi.
Yeah. This is Norris and Albon dicing. Albon just behind Norris, and just behind them is Nicholas Latifi. And are they in the background too noisy?
I think they're fine.
Okay. Right.
There's so many Indians.
We are 8 laps from the end of this race, and I would love to see something very exciting happen. I'd like Perez to get up on the podium, get in the points.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Norris, Albon, and Gasly.
Oh, What's happening? Give us a rundown. Stuff in your face.
No, battle for ninth. Norris, Albon, and Gasly split by
Hello,
like
here we
half
go.
a second.
Call that. And Norris has just got Albon. No, but Albon's going to fight back here. Albon's right on his tail. They've come around the flags. They'll take the right-hander now. Albon's got the better line going in, and he's got a bit of slipstreaming here. And here he's moved to the outside, but he couldn't get past Norris. He's dogged. Oh, he's going to get him here, surely. Yes. No. What's going to happen? No, Norris has saved the position. Albon's gone up the inside here, but Norris has gone in front of him. Oh, he's gone a long way ahead there. Oh, and Albon's now under pressure from Latifi behind. He really mucked up that corner. I can't even tell you what that corner was. But now Latifi's got him. Wow. Latifi's overtaken in a Williams a Red Bull.
Kim, I think we're going to do a swap.
Yeah, we're swapping.
Sure, fine.
I'm voting the driver of the day now.
Okay.
Kim, have you had Ethan?
No, I haven't. I just saw Ethan in the corner of my peripheral.
Oh, yeah,
Ethan.
You've got the coach top on.
Come on, Ethan. Now, Ethan, what's your interest in F1? You got to speak quite loud.
I do not know much about it.
Okay.
To be completely honest.
Right. Okay, so you understand that these cars have to race 53 laps around this track.
Yeah.
And the one that gets there first, they get the best prize.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
First place, yeah.
Right, and this is Sochi in Russia, which is on the coast. It's not really Russia, they say. It's where all the wealthy people go for a holiday.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's a good spot to have a race. A little bit tricky for Australians to get there. It's quite a flight or three. Let's go to... Have we got someone claim that code, Tyler?
I think someone was asking
Yes.
about how to claim it.
Here we go.
Now, I don't actually know where to put it.
Luke Burt got it.
Hey, good stuff, Luke.
Well done, Luke. Have I got Luke's photo here? Let's have a look. No, Luke hasn't sent his photo in, or if he has, I haven't tagged it properly. And just quickly, I'll show you this picture. This was taken in Las Vegas a few years ago, and I think it's worth putting up. So there you go. That's a picture of me holding a lamb in Las Vegas. But there's still a bit of dicing going on here with Pierre Gasly on the hammer of... Is that Norris? It is. Dicing for ninth. Gasly, of course, was the 109th winner of an F1 race. Going back. Race control is now investigating Grosjean. No further action with the Grosjean incident. So they're continuing to race with Bottas, Verstappen and Hamilton in the lead. Perez, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Ocon, Kvyat, Norris, Gasly, Albon, Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Vettel, Raikkonen, Latifi, Russell, Grosjean. However, I think I've just called it too early because now Gasly has got past Norris and is in ninth position. And his teammate Kvyat's just up ahead of him. Send us a question here, and if you haven't joined as a member on my YouTube channel, I welcome you to do such. And if you want to get your comment noted and reacted to, definitely go Super Chat. Super Chat is the king. What? Tell us about your shirt, Ethan. Come on. Coach New York. It's a knockoff.
Yes.
Is it actually?
No,
no. It's a real one, or did you get that from the market?
We got my auntie bought it for me from what's it called?
You tell us.
Tell us.
I think the DFO in Perth.
Right.
Yeah.
Duty-free outlet.
So it's not a knockoff then.
No, it's not.
Oh golly.
Lando Norris has locked up.
Oh my. Quick, let's cut to Adrian for a moment by moment breakdown of what just happened.
Norris locked up.
That's great. We got confirmation of that. That is excellent.
No idea what. It was one of them.
Oh, he's in the pit.
Lewis is saving his tyres in hope of a red flag and or fastest lap, says Wish Wader. And we're back to a couple of hundred people now. It's disappointing because we had 350 there at one stage, but obviously other people have had better things to do and have left us. But the faithful are here, and that's the important thing. Oh, he did. Well picked up, boss. That was a shocking pit stop for Norris, 4.6 seconds. Here we go. Giovinazzi's under pressure from Magnussen. They are very tight here. A couple of car lengths in it. Not much more. Yep. But back up at the front, Bottas is comfortably in front by 8 seconds, and Hamilton is another 10 seconds or so back behind them. So that's how you would expect this race to finish. Of course, somebody may run out of tyres. Something dramatic could happen. Bottas gets a bit nervy and spins. His new girlfriend, Tiffany Cromwell, has been at a number of races this year, certainly most of the early part of the season, and you'll find details of all of my drivers, or all of the drivers' wives and girlfriends, on my wives and girlfriends video, which is nearly up to 400,000 views. And last year's video, which was nearly a year old, has clocked up just under 1 million views. So I think this one will do a whole lot better than that.
You will have to speak slightly louder than that. You're dipping a bit, I've noticed.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay. Grosjean's run off again and has to go through the little chicane, the makeshift chicane. Can't you just turn my volume up there?
No, because if I was to turn yours up, because they run into the same device, I would have
Right.
to turn both yours and mine up.
Okay. So I've got this screaming headache from talking for 2 hours now, and we are a good 3 laps away, so I think I should be ready with my post. Yeah. I think I'm fine. I need a neck rub, but we'll leave that for later. Yeah. Petition to make Kim play Among Us live.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Oh my gosh! I'll play right. We'll play right now.
What is that?
Oh, it's a fantastic. It's a great game. It's a very simple concept. Essentially, there's 10 people. One or two are bad guys, and they kill all the other good guys. But you'll talk. And
What, is it a shooting game?
No. It's a very simple game. Here, we're gonna have Adrian's breakdown of it now.
I'm a professional gamer, but Among Us, right? Really simple. It's a social deduction game where everyone's a crew on a spaceship, and 2 of the people are imposters and like hiding. I think they're supposed to be aliens, and they're trying to sabotage the other people. And you got to talk and figure out who imposters are before they kill everyone else off. A great social deduction, like talking game, and there's a lot of good ones out right now, and Among Us is one of them.
I think it'd be great. I think it'd be fun. Yeah.
Right. Well, I've got no idea. Have I? Valtteri Bottas was fortunate. I'm just doing my post. I was fortunate to land today's race win after Lewis Hamilton was score.
What do you say?
I'm just penning my post here.
Right,
I can't talk and then pen it at the same time. So you just cross to our live reporter back there.
I love just cutting to him. It's great. Just really random.
I need one of those big lights that comes on.
Oh yeah, a live light.
Yeah. I'm not very funny.
All right. Well, while Adrian comes up with a joke, don't forget that you should become a member because it's cool. Really, that simple. Also, you can get access to wallpapers, all sorts of really cool stuff, badges. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, you should.
3 levels to go through. You got. I think the bottom one's backer or supporter, and for I think it's $3 Australian.
It's hardly anything.
A badge in chat which tells us that you're a follower, and everyone else gets to know as well. You also get access to custom emotes for Kim for F1. At the 2nd level, a little bit more. You get a free wallpaper every month, as well as 5% discount off Pro Star picks. And then at the highest level, a VIP,
You get 2 more free monthly wallpapers, and even bigger discount at Pro Star Picks and one-on-one chats with Kim, and also it'll be the F1 dinners when they return once the world returns to a better time. But if you're a subscriber and you want to support, it's a great way to go.
Henry has been to one of my dinners with Guy. It was a good night in Perth. I've done a couple of others, and then, of course, the whole world went into meltdown. But
Verstappen.
I have that there. I'm just having a listen because I'm on lap 53. So the F1 app is not that far in front of what we're seeing here. Yeah, so really the excitement in tonight's race was Lewis's penalties. Really,
Yeah.
apart from that, it was
Did
nothing.
almost nothing.
Well, there was a lot of excitement here, and it got rowdier as the night went on.
Somebody else with the
That's it. Yes, and of course we have a public holiday in Western Australia for the Queen's birthday, which means we get to have tomorrow off. Have you voted, people, for your driver of the day? Great. Where is Grosjean? He's second last. Right.
What's the link again? Why have they got rid of
George Russell's just come into the pits. What's he thinking there? He's last. Is he going to try fastest lap, is he?
Good on him.
With the car very light and with new tyres, he has a chance to take out a swift lap. And there's that roller coaster in front there on that shot just there. Oh, okay, right. So he's just running around for the sponsors. It's a very hazy day, as you can see there. It's not crystal clear skies. I quite like that shot I've shot from that spot there before. Yes. Oh, clueless, mate. I've never been in general admin. I've never been in general admin here. Oh. Photographic-wise, I'll tell you where it is.
For those of you who didn't hear that, that was what is the best corner to sit at?
We shoot from that grandstand just back there on the right with the flags in the foreground. Look at that shot there. That's the copter coming in. I don't know the corner number, but we're on the final lap now. And for those of you watching at home, I imagine the race is probably already finished. So I am all set to go with this post, and I'm hopeful that something terrible doesn't happen and I'm put behind, because I always like to be the first one up. So we are ready to roll as soon as I'm confident. Yes, and comment. First comment. You know what? I'm going to go with it early. Should I go with it early? All right.
My cheeks.
No, because I know that. There he goes. Bugger it. Oh, I'll look like a right idiot if they crash on the last corner. Rightio. Has it gone up? There it is. I've called it before it happens. I'm 2 out of 3. Come on, Lewis, get across the line. Thank you very much. Here's the last corner for Lewis. Second last. Yeah.
Who commented first? Okay,
No, Hamilton's third. Thankfully. No, he's done it. He's already served the 10-second penalty. So let's have a look. And now we have the comments are always, gee, that was quick. Gee, that was quick. How did you get that up so quick? Anyone who's watching this knows how it's done. It's not terribly tricky. Well, it was yesterday because I thought. Okay, Kvyat dicing for 8th. Oh, Albon's got a time penalty. So he's going to lose points.
What is this? No one's followed the track. Race direct.
Ocon 7. So the top 3, Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton, we already know that. Perez, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Ocon, Kvyat, Gasly, Albon, but he's got to serve a 5-second penalty. Giovinazzi, Magnussen, Vettel, Raikkonen, Norris, Latifi, Grosjean, and Russell. So poor George Russell went and got those extra tyres and still ended up last. No, I think he's had another win this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, the first race.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah, the first race.
Yeah. Thank you to all of my lovely followers around the world for joining us tonight here in Perth, Australia. Wish Wader, you were here for the whole lot. So we started off with 0. We got up to about 350 odd and ended up at 230, which is a big jump up from last race. So thank you to all those people who became members today and subscribed. Your support is appreciated, and I'll be doing another video this week for those of you who like that stuff. So thank you to all these people. So round of applause to you. And we'll say good night. Ciao.
Yes, we will say good night.
Thank you,
everybody.
Tyler.
Thank you,
Follow
guys.
Tyler Illman on.
Yes, follow me. Just search my name on everything. Search my name on YouTube. Do it.
Yeah, he's good. He's got some good ideas, and he's pushed me all the way. So cheers to you, Tyler.
Thank you very much. All right. Everyone can do me a favor and wave goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you very much.